Information surrounds us everywhere. Messages in messengers, posts on social media, videos on YouTube, photos on our phones, music on the way to work, price tags in stores, and so on. In modern society, information is becoming an increasingly valuable asset, and visual information is one of the ways to clearly present data in order to convey an idea and tell a story to the user. This is one of the earliest forms of communication known to humans, dating back to cave paintings. Over time, only new ways of visualizing information have emerged, and their relevance continues to grow. For example, between 1985 and 1994, newspapers included 142% more visual elements. Since 1990, books have featured 400% more illustrations and other supporting materials. And on the internet, since 2007, the amount of visual information has increased by as much as 9,900%. These figures clearly demonstrate the rapid growth in the popularity of visual information presentation. People perceive information in a fragmented way. This is neither good nor bad. It simply exists, and we need to adapt to it. In a world where every click leaves a digital trace, the ability to read and analyze data becomes a key skill. But how can we make it understandable for everyone? The answer lies in today's topic: data visualization. It helps marketers, managers, designers, recruiters, and other professionals make sense of analytics. Research shows that the productivity of a person who uses visual information is 17% higher, because thanks to clarity, we notice and remember details that we might overlook in text. That is why visualization is one of the key characteristics of modern civilization and culture. It's easy to understand what visual information is, but let's still give a clear definition of this term. Data visualization is a way of presenting data in a visual form so that it is easier to understand and perceive. The main goal of visualization is to convey information clearly and effectively. This does not mean it has to be purely functional or complex. Both aesthetics and clarity are important for effectively communicating an idea. The key feature of visualization is simplicity, accessibility, and a high speed of information perception by the audience. 60,000 times. That's how much faster visual information is perceived compared to text. Thanks to this, it becomes much easier to convey a message to the audience, and the information is remembered much better. Visualization performs several functions at once: informational, communicative, cognitive, entertaining, aesthetic, and illustrative. Visualization is not only a process, but also the result of presenting information. From this perspective, it includes all possible ways of conveying it: images, charts, diagrams. At the same time, it may include not only visuals, but also text, numbers, sound, and other elements. Accuracy, structure, and completeness. Data should be precise and logically organized without a large number of gaps. Choosing the type of visualization, it depends on the goal, comparison, trends, structure, and so on. Highlighting the main idea, visualization should convey the key message, not just display numbers. Structural elements: title, subtitle, data source, legend, and labels. Breaking into parts, complex visualizations are better divided into several parts. Clarity and order. Use simple and logical forms of presentation. Avoiding unnecessary elements. Do not overload the visualization with elements that have no meaning. Now let's talk about how visual content affects marketing effectiveness. Methods of data visualization in marketing include tools such as various types of charts, graphs, histograms, maps, tables, interactive visualizations, and infographics. These methods help marketers understand current market trends, compare competitors, identify sales points, and analyze the distribution of customer sources. They also help track audience behavior, forecast the results of advertising campaigns, and build sales strategies. Visual information attracts more audience attention and is easier to perceive. With the help of charts and dashboards, even complex datasets can be made understandable. Visualization in marketing makes it possible to present data in a high-quality and creative way to justify decisions and predict further growth. That's all. Thank you for watching.